speaker is Amal Khan, who has been a student here at the Oakridge School since 5th grade.
Some of y'all might be wondering why I decided to take Taekwondo. Well, I had to deal with my older brother somehow. Just kidding. Any one of y'all who has a sibling a few years older than you can probably agree with me that you're a bit influenced by them. You may have even shared some similar interests or activities. When you're a little boy, you may have played with your older sister's dolls once in a while, or when you were a little girl, you may have watched the same TV shows as your older brother did. For me, I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was an 8-year-old girl. And whether that's normal or not, I was so that kid that watched a TV show about a bunch of buff guys with tails who swim their hair behind. For those of y'all who don't know, the main guy in Dragon Ball Z is named Goku, and he's from a different planet and is of the same race. And he was sent to Earth with a mission to destroy planet Earth, but he ends up doing the exact opposite. He does everything he can to protect Earth and its inhabitants from enemies set to destroy Earth. And he does this by mastering the martial arts and getting stronger and stronger to the point where he can turn into a Super Saiyan 2, and a Super Saiyan 3. Which, yeah, well, means he's stronger, but more importantly, it means he can do cool stuff with his hair, like turning it blonde and making it longer in length. Because whenever we work out and get stronger, we can change our hair color whenever we want, right? Goku's dedication of training to become more skilled in the martial arts inspired me when I was 8 years old. I admired his will to succeed as he pushed himself beyond his limits and never gave up even when the odds were stacked against him. Amazed by Goku's skill in martial arts paired with his good heart, I was so inspired by his character to do martial arts myself. So I started taking Taekwondo, wanting to be like Goku, and as you can all clearly see, I have accomplished that since I'm the definition of big, strong, and intimidating. I honestly still get looks of shock when people hear I'm a black belt. But there's a lot more to Taekwondo than physical strength. The point of Taekwondo is to build a more peaceful world by learning a non-aggressive and ethical system of self-defense and combat. It strives to develop the character and positive moral traits in the practitioner. I learned to develop courtesy, loyalty, respect, attitude, perseverance, honor, self-control, integrity, and responsibility to help and respect all forms of life. Because it's the mental, spiritual, and physical effort that the individual brings forth that develops the positive attributes of both the individual and how he or she perceives others. I learned and experienced these aspects in my Taekwondo journey. I also worked very hard to achieve my personal goal, to get through each practice without being beat up and thrown around like a rag doll, and maybe pick up a few belts along the way. During my Taekwondo journey, I may or may not have invested in 9 seasons of Dragon Ball Z. I learned more from the series and how it connected with what I experienced in Taekwondo. Here are the main 2. Firstly, excellence is a journey and not a destination. So when I started taking Taekwondo, it didn't seem so bad because when you're 10 years old, you're considered a kid. And so you attend the kids class, which means everyone's short like me, so sparring is like a joke. But then when you're 14, you're considered an adult and you have to attend the adults class, which is the scariest thing ever because I had to spar a bunch of guys 3 times my size and age. So I'm here basically trying to survive each practice and not get beat badly. Secondly, there's that Super Saiyan inside of all of us. There's a part inside of all of us that wants us to believe in something greater than ourselves, that we can be better than who we currently are. Though we can't teleport whenever we want, or have super cool hair and turn blonde in a matter of seconds, or even expect a blue beam of energy to come out of our hands whenever we scream Kamehameha. We can all still push through our challenges and go beyond our current self. Because in the long run, we shape our lives and we shape ourselves. The process never ends until we die, and the choices we make are ultimately our own responsibility. Thank you.